MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the All-Stars and the All-Stars. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. German Marquez gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Now in the box, Jalen Miller. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one.
First pitch, 2-10.
The 1-0. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Count still full, 3-2. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Line towards center field. Naquin is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
So the base is empty here with one away, and moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Stepping in, Chris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that misses, ball one. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Sanchez leads off first with one away. 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for called strike 2. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home, but he won't draw a throw. That's taken for ball 4, and it's first and second now with one away.
That is full. The left fielder, Kyle.
2 on here with one man out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Derek Rodriguez is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. ERA just above 3 last year, which is saying something. This guy commands the strike zone. He's not afraid to throw strike 1, controls the running game. A real solid pitcher. And if he pitches like he did last year, expect more of the same in this campaign.
Tyler Naquin is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And now pitch on the way. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 1.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. He is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. He's running, and it's fouled away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Outside, that's a ball.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Now another 1-2. Runners on first with one down. Two balls, two strikes to Nolan Arenado.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Hit hard back up the middle. Scooped up. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. At the plate, Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First delivery to him on the way. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
0-2.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the run is Dahl, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. The throw is wild, and he gets away.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
From the stretch, swung on and missed for the first strike. And there's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. A ball and two strikes.
1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hit hard on the ground towards second, right to him, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting seventh, the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Coming to the plate now, Mauricio Dubon, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a slider down the middle, but laid off.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
That could be a tough read for the runner at third because your first instinct is to take off for home on a ground ball. But when it's right at the corner infielder like that, it doesn't take a whole lot to nail you at the plate.
Stepping up now, Aramis Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1, no strike. That's a ball.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Derek Rodriguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
The set and the 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Charlie Blackman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And in to bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackman. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Let's take another look at just the textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, Good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. David Dahl to the plate now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. So a man at third here with two gone. And Ryan McMahon digs into bat next. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's a ball. Ball one, no strike.
Ready with the 1-0. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Left fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Manny Pena, as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The set and the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now's the pitcher, German Marquez, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, into the bleachers and gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as they move on top 4-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. In for strike two. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2.
Oh, that pitch out.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's now a 4-0 ball game. So coming to the plate, Jalen Miller, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now the 2-0. Pops this one up. McMahon in foul ground, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yolmer Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Runs up and gets this one down. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball.
Loud contact off the bat of Bryant and sent deep to left. Dahl retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
The second baseman, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, he was planning that before he even got in the box, and he got it down, but it wasn't quite good enough to put him on board.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. fouled away. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit back up the middle. In time to first, and there are two away.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and in to hit next the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Here's the first pitch to him.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 0-1.
1-1.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two balls and a strike.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
So digging in now, Bryce Harper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A runner at first with no outs here. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. Oh, but the feed is offline. Couldn't hit the shortstop covering the bag. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him. Digging in, Dom Thompson-Williams. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
One ball, one strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. Pickoff move to second, and late reactions, and they got him. Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackmon. First offering on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time, as he's barely able to foul it away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Struck him out.
Now batting, the first base.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
To the plate now, Manny Pena, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. In his career, Pena is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Set to deliver the 0-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
This is a huge at-bat right here. He wants to get this guy and have the pitcher lead off next inning without question.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mauricio Dubon, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
Popped him up. Arenado over to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batter.
Stepping up to the plate, Aramis Garcia. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 down. Jalen Davis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Blackman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Connor Menez is out from the bullpen now, as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Next to hit will be the pitcher, German Marquez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball one. Swing, and he pops him up. Miller shading to his right. He's got it one away. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The 1-2. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Now batting, number one.
So bases are empty here with two gone. And up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. First pitch on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Menez, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Bases are empty here with two men out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a swing and a little pop-up here right behind home plate. And he will make the catch here just in front of the first row, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Italy is on top 4-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jalen Miller. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out. Now to the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Full count still. The 3-2 one more time. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
1-1 to count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And another foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Trevor Story is on deck. Three-two pitch is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Harper to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance? Trevor Story. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way.
0-1.
One out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He doubled his last time through. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 4-1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now. 3-2. David Dahl would be next. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball well outside.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
The count now at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
I love that pitch right there. An aggressive fastball that catches the corner. The hitter knew it was coming and still couldn't do anything with it.
The 2-1.
Down to 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
And he lost him. Ball 4 as Harper will reach.
Well, when you've been out there as long as he has, you have to expect to lose a little precision in your location. He's up over 90 pitches now, so he might be starting to tire a little bit. Something to keep an eye on.
Digging in now, Dom Thompson-Williams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
In there, no balls and a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
Shortstop, Mauricio.
Standing in, Mauricio Dubon. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And he begins the at-bat with a knuckle curve looked at for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Takes this the other way to right. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
3 joints for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, David Dahl. Now here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Two and one to David Dahl.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan McMahon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming, here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Full count now, 3-2. There's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Manny.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. When he finds his spot there, 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Herman Marquez will stand in as we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run. First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's inside.
The 1-0. 2 out with the man at first. And here's a ball out towards straightaway center field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars on top 4-0. Carlos Estevez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and now it'll be the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Estevez certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. The 1-1.
Ball.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Ryan Burke will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. In there, 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here's the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Ball 2.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Base hit into right center. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
At the plate, Jalen Miller. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, strike 2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 2.
So stepping in, Yomer Sanchez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Shoots this one over to first. McMahon's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Chris Bryant. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes set with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 home.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
The batter, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, fouled away.
The International Baseball League Federation Season 2 2024 Game 1. Games and highlights will be coming up next on GOATS International Sports.
Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Tries the slider to
The
ring him up, but he
International
lays off
Baseball
1
League
and 2.
Federation Season
That's
2
a great take right there.
2024
You knew the
Game 1
pitcher was going to
matchup
try
is
and
now
expand
live
the
streaming
zone,
on
0-2
GOATS
in a big
International
spot,
Sports
and he was
Showdown
able to spin on that one,
2024.
hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Italy is out in front, 4-1.
Game 1 Netherlands versus
Danny
Italy.
Jimenez is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. So here's Tyler Naquin. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Tyler Naquin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he pops it up. In comes the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
Stepping in, Garrett Hampson. In his last at bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul. I think for every player, for every former player,
The
that swing
International
right there is the
Baseball League
reason we need to
Federation Season
extend the
2
netting without
2024 Game 1
question. Want
matchups
the
will be
fans to
coming up
safe.
next on GOATS International Sports Showdown 20.
The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Nolan Arenado waits on deck.
Game 1 Japan versus Panama
And he strikes
matchup will
him
be
out as
coming up
well.
next.
So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So now to the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Game 1 Great Britain versus Venezuela matchup will be coming up next.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Brad Hand comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Game 1 Taiwan versus Dominican Republic matchup will
Set
be
to start
coming
the
up
9th
next.
in this one, and next it'll be the outfielder, Bryce Harper.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First offering on its way. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hand, a 32-year-old veteran. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Into the box now, Dom Thompson-Williams. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat. Pulled toward right center field. Nick one's under it. He's got it 1 away. Settling in now, Mauricio Dubon. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Two balls and a strike. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Throw over to first, back in standing. Runners on first with 1 down. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Now at the plate, Aramis Garcia. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A 1-0 delivery.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Full count now. 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Abiatel Avelino will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Fastball in there for a called strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The All-Stars took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. German Marquez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Derek Rodriguez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Brad Hand wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the visitors, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.